Right, you join me on the ground here at Bournemouth, and this isn't Oscar Romeo in the conventional sense. This is Oscar Romeo, which has been turned into a Piper Arrow, and it's obviously a virtual Piper Arrow in my man cave. Clear prop! Now, you might be wondering why I'm wearing this. We are in lockdown, and that means no flying reporter haircut. I went at it with the trimmers. I shall reveal towards the end of this video what the haircut looks like, so you can see for yourself. Bournemouth Ground, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo Echo 90903, request taxi.
Golf Oscar Romeo, taxi hiding point, Golf 3 via Golf.
Taxi hiding point, Golf 3 via Golf, Golf Oscar Romeo. Yeah. That was the wrong taxi. I just did a very tight right turn there, squealed the wheels. Golf Oscar Romeo is at Golf 3 and we're ready.
Golf Bravo, Hotel Oscar Romeo, Roger, you're cleared to leave the Bournemouth control zone to the northwest via the Terence Rushton VRP. Not above altitude 2,000 feet on the QNH 993 hectopascals, squawk 7377.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo is cleared to leave the Bournemouth control zone to the northwest via the Terence Rushton VRP, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR, QNH 993, squawk 7377, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, reback is correct, contact Bournemouth Tower on 125.6, goodbye.
Bournemouth Tower 125.6, goodbye Golf Oscar Romeo. So this is very real with the ATC here. We've got the whole suite of approach, ground and tower. It's incredible, really. It's just like the real thing, and we're following the checklists, we're following the right taxi procedures. Fellow YouTuber Plain Old Ben in Golf Zulu India November Charlie has just been given his line-up clearance.
I've beaten you out, John.
Can't believe that. I've been sat here waiting for you and then you're getting off ahead of me.
Oh, the two famous YouTubers.
Sharing the virtual airwaves.
Golf November Charlie, number 26, clear takeoff, wind 220 degrees 8 knots.
Number 26 said take off.
There goes Ben. Bye Ben.
Golf Oscar Romeo, runway 26, clear takeoff, wind 220 degrees 8 knots.
Clear takeoff runway 26, Golf Oscar Romeo. Okay, here we go. Heels to the floor. I'm sure many of you are missing flying for real, but this is a great escape, and while there are obvious differences between this and real flying, flying X-Plane 11 as I am, or any other home simulator, is a great way to practice procedures, and if you connect to VATSIM as I have, a great way to keep your radio telephony sharp too.
Golf Oscar Romeo, route towards Terence Rushton, contact radar 119.4750.
Towards Terence Rushton and radar 119.475. Goodbye, thank you. Bournemouth radar, Golf Bravo, Hotel Oscar Romeo, not above 2,000 feet VFR, routing Terence Rushton.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Bournemouth radar, hello, report leaving the control zone, what service do you require outside of controlled airspace?
I request basic service outside, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Oscar Romeo, roger.
After takeoff checks, we've got the flaps up, we've got the gear up, we've got engine temperatures and pressures are in the green. I'll turn the fuel pump off, but I need to move the mixture to do that. We should lean to about 10. There we go. The one thing we haven't done here is plan this flight particularly well. We just threw it in here and went for it. You know, ordinarily on a normal flight, we'd of course be preparing a bit more, wouldn't we? Oh, we've got cloud here. Golf Oscar Romeo, change your flight rules. IFR, request climb 3,000 feet.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger. Climb approved.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger. So, we are going to get a climb going here. And Golf Oscar Romeo, request traffic service.
Golf Oscar Romeo, roger. Squawk 7352.
Squawk 7352, Golf Oscar Romeo. So we're now on instruments, and that's what I do in real life. You know, if you inadvertently, it's very difficult to see
Golf
the
Oscar
cloud.
Romeo, identified traffic service.
Traffic service, Golf Oscar Romeo. This is how I got into flying in the first place. I was a keen flight simmer back in the day. I have a Saitek yoke, throttle, quadrant and rudder pedals that have been gathering dust in my attic for some years now. It all works well enough though. I'm now using X-Plane 11 on my Macbook Pro 2019 model, and it seems to cope quite well. On the advice of plain old Ben, I purchased the Orbx True Earth Great Britain scenery, which makes for extremely realistic views, and to connect to VATSIM I'm using XSquawkbox. The aeroplane is a Piper Arrow 3, which I purchased from Aerosoft, and it handles pretty realistically in my opinion. Right, so we want, I think we're going to try Bristol approach 125650. 125650. Bristol radar, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, request basic service.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Bristol. Are you inbound to me?
Negative, we're going to Cardiff. Golf Oscar Romeo.
I'm afraid we've had our last function replaced by a final director now, so you'll just have to free call Cardiff on 125.850.
We shall free call Cardiff. Have a good afternoon. Golf Oscar Romeo.
Not my choice, I'm afraid. I would like to have kept Lars.
That's like real life, Bristol. Shrugging you off. They're renowned for it. So we'll go over to approach 125850. Cardiff radar, good afternoon. Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, request basic service inbound to Cardiff.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Cardiff radar. Hello, Squawk 3612, party details.
Squawk 3612, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo is a PA28 from Bournemouth to yourself, VFR. We are currently 26 miles southeast of Cardiff, altitude 2,200 feet, QNH 992. Request aerodrome information and joining instructions.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Cardiff, roger. Basic service, QNH 901 hectopascals on the Portland regional QNH. I'll call you back on the details.
Basic service 901, Golf Oscar Romeo. Right, God knows how we're joining here. We don't even know what runway's in use yet. We couldn't get the ATIS. I should have been listening and I might have worked it out.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Cardiff.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, go ahead.
Oscar Romeo, the Cardiff weather at 12500, wind 270 degrees, 17 knots, visibility 10 kilometres or greater. Clouds few at altitude 2,300 feet, scattered at 4,400 feet. Temperature +11, dew point 07, and our QNH 992. Landing runway 30, left hand set.
QNH, I believe you said 992, runway 30, left hand circuit, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, correct. You're clear to join the Cardiff zone, routing by the M5 Sedgemoor services and the Flatholm Lighthouse VRP, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Route via the Sedgemoor VRP and the Flathorn Lighthouse, not above 2,000 feet VFR, Golf Oscar Romeo.
Golf Oscar Romeo, correct.
Very difficult to hear. Need to find a way of turning that up a little bit.
Cardiff Radio, hello, it's November 20 Alpha Delta, request basic service.
November 208 Alpha Delta, hello for you. Golf Oscar Romeo, have an amendment to your joining clearance. Descend to not above altitude 1,500 feet to join Cardiff. Drop airspace, please.
Descend to not above 1,500 feet, Golf Oscar Romeo. It's just as busy as the real thing, all of this. Right, I think it's time for the hat to come off. Time to see the damage of my... There it is. It's a mess, I know, but there we go. What can you do with a pair of clippers and a mirror? So we've got a checklist for approach. Fuel selector, we're on the proper tank. We checked that just now. Seat back secure, seat belt secure. Fuel pump is on. Mixture is rich. Landing and record light are on.
Right, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, radar control service.
Radar control service, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo. Oh no, someone's broken into my aeroplane cockpit. They've opened the door. My thanks to plain old Ben for organising this virtual flight. He's landing ahead of me now at Cardiff. You can see his setup and how he got on today over on his YouTube channel. So we'll do brakes, undercarriage is down 3 greens, mixture is rich, fuel pump is on, we've got enough to go around. Cardiff Tower, good afternoon, Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, final runway 30 to land.
Golf Bravo Hotel Oscar Romeo, Cardiff Tower, good afternoon, runway 30, you're clear to land, surface wind 270 degrees, 17 knots.
Clear to land runway 30, Golf Oscar Romeo. You know, it's quite difficult judging height and distance on a computer monitor. It means I'm pulling some strange faces as I try to gauge the approach. Come on, keep coming down.
Oscar Kilo, expect to landing clearance.
Roger, Golf Oscar Kilo.
Very down.
Oscar Romeo, welcome to Cardiff. Vacate left hotel, taxi southern maintenance to park. Good afternoon.
Left hotel, southern maintenance to park, Golf Oscar Romeo. Gosh, I can't see a darn thing here. Where's hotel? Just trying to find it. Must be there. Whoa, here we go. Here's hotel. This has got to be hotel. Coming off here. Right, wow. So, parking brakes on. Oh, that was good fun, wasn't it? So we've got, we need to turn that off. And then what do? I need to do that and that. That should, there we go. Whew, just like the real thing. The one thing I will say is, you know, when you're coming to land with this yoke and trying to judge visually, it's completely different than the real thing. The real thing is so much easier to judge the flare. On this, it's impossible. So it was a bit of a dodgy, and I was doing all of that, over controlling, because this yoke is just not, it's just not quite like the real thing. Well, I love that. So, you know, in these difficult times when you can't fly, you can keep some of your RT current, some of your procedures current, you know, making sure you're following the checklist properly. And it does feel like a real flight. You know, Ben has got all of his friends and followers on here to do the ATC for us. Ben's got other pilots joining in, so it is actually like a real flight, and it really, really, really does feel like a real flight. Well done all of those that have partaken in this today. It was pretty amazing. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the VATSIM pilots and controllers that joined in and made the flight realistic. Next time I'll practice some engine failure scenarios, spins, stalls, and we'll have some fun trying to land something big at some of our shorter GA airfields. Stay safe, my friends.